All right, ladies and gents, we're gonna breeze through point guard because most of the heavy hitters are out anyway. Luca, questionable. Pretty sure he plays. Cunningham is in play at 9.9K. Luca is pricey, but you already know what it is. I mean, he's been doing the same thing since he came in the league. He's gonna shoot as much as he wants. He's gonna grab a lot of rebounds. He's gonna hit the open, man for an assist. I'm not gonna say he's a must play. It's a Jokic slate also, but find value and try to play him if you can. Cunningham can play. Booker. Um, Booker's an okay play. It's a good matchup. He has been, you know, getting a little bit more assists along with the scoring. I prefer him over Durant, so I don't mind if you get the Booker. Reeves. It seems like the casuals are starting to realize that Reeves is a very good player. I don't mind you getting a Reeves or Luca or both in the same lineup if you have enough value. Donovan Mitchell is an okay play. Grimes is another one. The only thing that's been holding me back is the fact that they said they was gonna restrict him, but he's been going out and balling. You know, find a way to play him. I had him in my lineup last slate, but last slate was ridiculous, so he ended up falling out of my lineup. He went nuts. I mean, we still did well, still had takedowns, so it's not like nothing to cry about. But I still did wish I found a way to play him. Obviously, um, Grimes is in play. Halliburton. Let's see what's going on with Halliburton. We'll see what's going on with Giddy. I only want to put. I only want these guys if they're not restricted. If there's any type of restrictions, no, thank you. It's an 11 game slate. You can't afford to play guys with restrictions. You need guys that are going to go out there and go crazy. You're looking at 400 on FanDuel and 380 on DK. So anybody with a restriction, no thank you. Garland's an okay play. Not really interested at first look. He's in the player pool, but I'm not really interested right now. Obviously, people that are seasoned veterans in DFS know that, especially NBA DFS, know that value will come, close to the lock. So we're not going to go too crazy. I know there's people out there that, get bent out of shape over value, 18, 19, 20 hours before a lock. I don't know why, because even if you make a dummy lineup to hold your spot in the contest, that lineup is going to get flipped. 20 minutes to lock, 15 minutes to lock. So don't go too crazy. Way out, hours way before lock, wasting your time. Put in a dummy lineup, reserve your contest, go about your day. What else is here? Kobe White's an okay play, but there's no Giddy. Jalen Green's in play. I don't really like going up against Orlando. They got that. That defense. That defense on a string. Where if you get past one person, there's still a man behind him, and they play defense together. So I don't really know if I want Jalen Green. I'm not saying Jalen Green can't score on Orlando, but who wants to play a shooting guard at 7,900 that's going to have a hard time all night when I'm pretty sure somebody else is going to open up that's going to have a favorable matchup? You feel me? Jamal Murray. Everybody's getting rested up to go up against Denver. To go up against the Lakers. Pretty sure he's going to play, and everybody else. And for all that they did, arresting everybody, they better hope they beat LA. Cause that's crazy. LA is not the one you should be worrying about right now. Monk, no Sabonis. He's an okay play. Westbrook is priced up now. We need somebody out. We need him to start to pay this. He doesn't have to start to pay this off, but 7K, you're looking at 40, 42 fantasy points. So if you think he could get that off the bench, shove him up your ass. If you prefer him to start, if you prefer somebody's out, Aaron Gordon maybe, Christian Braun, and then he starts for them, I like it a little bit better. But at the end of the day, Porter, Murray, Gordon, they all could go off. So Denver's tricky at times. Simons is an okay play. McCollum is a Hall of Fame bum. Van Vliet went and got himself tossed. I don't like that. I don't like guys that get themselves kicked out of games. I'm gonna pass on him. Um, I don't like playing Jordan Poole. It's not a bad play. I think they ended up. Did he not come up for the second half the last game? Some shit like that. He's doubtful anyway. Fuck all that. Castle, no thank you. Not right now. Not at 66. I mean, he's in the player pool, but I don't have no interest in him right now. Keyshawn George in the player pool, yes. Sexton 6,400 with all the fucking rigmarole that fucking Utah does. If you don't know what rigmarole means, look it up. I don't know if I want to pay 64 for Sexton and then he doesn't come out the second half or something like that. Trey Jones is in play if there's no Giddy. Jared Butler 6K, okay play. Collier 5'9", okay play. Brandon Williams. Minutes are there. He had his first down game. If he plays, let's go right back to him. Because people are probably going to look at the game log and be like, oh, he had a down game and not want to fuck with him. 5'7". I don't know if he makes my lineups, but he's in play for now. I just know that we're going to get monkey wrenches thrown our way for this slate. That's why I'm not really committing to nothing crazy. I'm just going to tell you what's in the player pool. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you to play, who they said to play? I can't fucking remember, but sometimes people be just saying anything. The reason they do that is so that when they give you this far-fetched play and it actually works, they can be like, yo, I told you so, but that's not what this is. I'm playing players that are going to be on the court, that have decent usage, that should have a higher usage for that slate, and that's going to produce. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not trying to play no games. I'm not trying to be no fucking hero. I'm trying to give y'all players that's going to lead to high scores. What else is here? McBride's in play. Dinwiddie's in play because of his minutes and the team shortage. DiVincenzo's in play. Carrington, you could take a shot. McConnell, if there's no Hallie. Doughton, if you're playing a lot of lineups, you want to be cute. Depending on the injury statuses. Let me see what's going on in Philly. All right. So if Oubre is out, Doughton. Let's see, Grant, Butler. Yeah, if Oubre is out, Doughton is fine. Actually, the problem is they're going to be playing Hood Scafino also. So if you're playing a lot of lineups, maybe put Hood Scafino in one. Actually, give me Scafino over Doughton for now. Let's do that. Let's do Hood. Can't even say his name. Give me Hood Scafino over Doughton. Okay. That's where Doughton's minutes went. So if there was no Scafino, then there will be Doughton. But there is, so I'm not gonna worry about Doughton. Especially with Hood being able to come off the bench and light it up. You feel me? Okay. What else is here? Chris Paul, okay play, not really interested. Alvarado should get a little bit of a bump with no more Trey Murphy. I'm not really interested in New Orleans, but it's a play. I'm not interested in Schroeder, Jerome, Caruso, Keon Ellis. Keanu Ellis should be getting like 26 minutes a game. 19. Does he get more minutes with no Sabonis? Probably not. Let me see. Let's see. So you got Monk and Ellis. Yeah, he's gonna get more minutes because everybody's gonna get pushed up. So we're gonna push up. We're gonna push Levine to small forward. We're gonna push DeRozan to power forward. We're gonna start Valanciunas. Lyles is gonna back up Valanciunas. Laravia is gonna back up. Oh shit! Did I just skip over you, Keegan? My bad. Hold on, Keegan. I was just joking. Hold on. All right, so you got Valanciunas. You got Lyles backing up Valanciunas. You got Laravia and DeRozan playing some type of power forward. You got Laravia, Levine, and DeRozan sharing time at small forward. You got Levine and Monk splitting time at shooting guard. And then you have Ellis and Monk, and then a little bit of Fultz. So yes, Ellis will get extra run, should get extra run with no Sabonis on the floor. All right. Don't say I don't ever do nothing for y'all. All right, let's go back to where are we? Tyus Jones off the bench, no thank you, not right now. Gabe Vincent off the bench, no thank you. Scafino, yes. The rest of these nitwits, no. Maybe Hawkins if he starts. Hawkins is good either way. We prefer him to start at 3,400. You feel me? Okay. Edwards, Bain, Booker, Reeves, all in play. Wagner's in play at 87. Quentin Grimes, absolutely. Levine. All these guys are in play. Everybody except McCollum. You know what? McCollum should get a bump, right? McCollum should, more shots, more usage. So you know what? Let's throw caution to the wind. Fire up McCollum. Don't let the bad taste in my mouth that he left. That sounded crazy, but you know what I meant. He can absolutely tank your lineups. Look, 18 then 50, 44 then 18, 50 then 19. That's what he does. But with no Trey Murphy, he really don't have no reason to fail. So fire up McCollum. Vassal's an okay play. I'm not interested in Klay Thompson right now. Sharp's in play. Mikal Bridges is in play. Yes, he's been playing better with no Jalen Brunson. He's in play. Clarkson, no thank you. Not at 61. Unless he started for some reason. But I'm really scared of Utah because it's going to be one of them games. They're already resting Walker Kessler. So you already know they're trying to lose this game. Keep that in mind. Dalton connected. He's in okay play. Nemhard looks better if there's no Halliburton. Herder, if there's no Gideon, he starts. Neesmith looks better with no Halliburton. If he's out also, then you go back to the same guys you went to for the Pacers to the day before, the night before. What else? Christie, if you're desperate. Luke Kennard is in play. Cason Wallace, if he starts. No bench Shepherd for me. No thank you. All right, let's go to small forward. Zion's in play. It's going to be a rough game for him, but he's in play. DeRozan's in play. Najee Marshall's in play. Josh Hart's in play. Avdia Anunoby, Porter. I mean, Clay's in the player pool. I just don't see me getting to him right now. McDaniels is in play. If Braun is out, let's give Westbrook a little bump. Hunter, no thank you. Julian Champagne, if he starts. I'm lying. Justin Champagne, if he starts. If Kamara is out, let's give a bump to Abdia and Sharp and Scoot Henderson and Simons. Ricky Council's an okay play if he starts. Aaron Wiggins is in play with no SGA. Mathurin looks better with the more guys that are out from the Pacers. Dylan Brooks is an okay play. Keldon Johnson is in play. I don't know if I want any of the Lakers besides Luka and Reeves. He played 33 minutes. He did shoot 6 of 9. So I'm not going to look at 34 fantasy points and chase that because he had 3 steals and he shot 6 from 9. That's not something you're going to be able to replicate, back to back. Edwards is in play at 4,600 as long as he starts. Barnes, if you're desperate. If they started Caruso, I wouldn't mind taking a shot on him, but he doesn't play a lot of minutes. Sensabaugh, is Markkanen in? Or he's out too. Markkanen is only power forward on DK. All right, we'll get there shortly. All right, so if there's no Markkanen, we'll fire up Sensabaugh if he starts. Hawkins Jr. is an okay play. Bruce Brown gets a bump. Wells gets a bump. Julian, right? Julian, how many minutes did you play, buddy? 29, you're in play, just because of the minutes. If Cody Williams starts, nah, you're trash. I just wanted to see if he was playing better. Nah, get that out of here. Remind you, it's an 11-game slate. You're aiming for 400 on FanDuel and like 375 on DK. So all them cute plays, get them shit out the window. It's not happening. Play who you know is going to be on the court. Laravia is going to get a bump. And I think we're going to power forward. All right, we're going to power forward. If you're new here, welcome. Appreciate you taking time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up the video. If you're struggling to cash, you want me to help you out. You don't have time to wait for starting lineups. You don't have time to wait for news. You don't have time to do research. You want me to send you my finalized, optimal, updated lineups right before lock? No problem. Check out the Patreon link in the description. Check out the channel memberships right here on YouTube. Super chats are open. Everything else is in the description. We're going to be doing the MLB Showdown slate in about 6 hours because they're in Tokyo right now. So if you want to get up in the Showdown, check out the Patreon. There's a basic MLB tier. There's a NBA MLB tier. I think that's about it. Anything else? I think that's about it. Let's go to power forward. Let's try to speed this up. All right, Banchero's in play. Mobley's an okay play. Bam is a failure. Jaren Jackson failed the other night too. I'm expecting a bounce back game from him because he usually does well with no jaw. But when these guys only take 11 shots, I know Bane went off, but I mean, you're supposed to step up when other guys aren't there. That's what championship teams do. You don't just fucking mosey around. What else is here? So I'm gonna go back to Jaren Jackson. Marshall's in play. Josh Hart's in play. PJ Washington's in play. Chet's in play. I'm expecting a big game. I mean, I keep hearing OKC in the finals. If OKC's going to the finals, he needs to show me something with no SGA on the court. Because playoffs are a different beast, right? So I'm expecting a big game from Chet. Not getting hurt and going to the back and not coming out. Not coming out for the second half. This is a legacy game for you, bitch. I need to see 30, 12, 5, 2 steals, 4 blocks. Nothing less. Or you're a fucking bust. Okay? Randall's in play. Abdi is in play. Marketing is playing. So forget Cody Williams. Forget Sensabaugh. Who knows how many minutes Marketing's going to play? 24. This should be a crime. The Utah Jazz general manager should be arrested. You're playing Marketing 24 fucking minutes. He's trying to get all the shots. Like, he knows he's playing 24 minutes. That's why he's taking all these shots. This shit crazy. Utah should be canceled. Yo, I can't believe this shit. Fucking Adam Silver just lets this shit go on every day. This is a mockery of the sport. I promise you, I don't want to talk about the 90s. I don't want to always be doing that shit. But even the worst teams, they played hard. I don't know. This shit is crazy. The worst teams played hard. The fucking Danny Manning Clippers played hard. This shit. Even when the fucking Grizzlies, not the Memphis Grizzlies, the Vancouver Grizzlies, when they fucking were an expansion team, and the best player on their team was fucking Bryant Reeves, they played hard, and that team was trash. This shit is crazy. Eason's an okay play, 6.3. Filipowski looks better with no Walker. Fire him up. Reed, you never know what he's going to do off the bench. 5.8, I don't mind it. Fire him up. Especially they love throwing Gobert out the game. Gobert didn't really do nothing much to get thrown out the game, but they threw him out the game. Keegan Murray gets a bump, no Sabonis. Tobias Harris is in play. If Yabusele is out, let's give a bump to who? Great question. Justin Edwards gets a bump, and I think Boner is out. O'Shea Brissett, Edwards get bumps if there's no Yabusele. I kind of want Yabusele to be out, to be honest with you. All right. Where were we? We were at Yabusele. Were we? Yeah, okay. We spoke about Keyshawn George. We spoke about Bo Champagnes. Jeremy Grant is out, I believe. Kelly Olynyk, what's he supposed to do? What's he really supposed to do against Minnesota? I'm not interested in Kelly Olynyk against Minnesota. No, thank you. That team is playing for nothing, so what am I going to play Kelly Olynyk for? Give me Jabari Smith Jr. Sohan, what did he do? What's he doing? Yeah, I'm over him. Give me Keldon Johnson. Vanderbilt, if you're playing a lot of lineups. Toppin if he starts again. I don't think we need Buzelis. Buzelis played 30 minutes. Chicago at. So you're going up against Phoenix. That's a plus. Vooch, Buzelis, White, Jones, Herder. Okay. Buzelis is in play. Okay. So 30 minutes of Buzelis at 4,600. Sign me up. Chris Murray, if he starts again, he's fine. If they try to get cute and start Reese at center on Philly, I guess you could put him in the lineup. 4K. Rest of these guys are towel warmers. Let's go to center. Let's wrap this up. Jokic, obvious play. Cats in play. Sengun, yo. I don't know what happened last game, but I know they were really like dicking around with his minutes. Was it the foul trouble? Because he had like 16 minutes going into the overtime. That I remember. I don't know. He only took 9 shots also. I don't know what's going on with Sengun. I'll figure it out by tomorrow. Um, or I'll figure it out later. Durant, not really interested in. I mean, on this slate, yeah, he's an okay play, but I'm not expecting anything crazy from Durant. He's doing he's doing just enough, so they can't say Philly flop because of him. That's what it seems like he's playing like. 30, 42, 33, 22. Last four games. Um, Senate Valanciunas gets a bump. I probably got Vooch right once in my entire life. Vooch is in play. Durant is in play. Sar's been playing well. Fire up Sars. Turner's in play. Oh, forget all that. Obi Toppin should still be in play, but they don't like playing him when Turner's there. So I don't know what to tell you. Gobert is in play. Klingon is in play. It's fucking DeAndre Ayton coming back to work. Um, what the fuck happened to him again? Oh, he's done for the season. Talk about 4 weeks. 4 weeks, my ass. Season's over. All right, what else is here? No link for me. No Kai Jones for me. Where's playing what? 26 minutes? 20 minutes. Yeah, they definitely nerfed him. I ain't stupid. What else is here? Hayes, you could take a shot. Carter, you could take a shot. Missy, you could take a shot. Edie, you could take a shot. I don't really need Nick Richards. I think that's about it for now. And Isaiah Stewart is always in play because he's going to get his 16, 17 minutes. Just pray to God that he don't get himself ejected. Listen, I know it's a big slate, a little bit of a long video. I appreciate you taking time to watch the video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell, thumbs up the video, check out the Patreon, check out the channel memberships. And I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.